It's a love expression.
Hey Thor, hey Mikey. Sorry, I don't know what happened.
Never seen a girl like you.
Hey Valerie.
Never seen a girl like you.
Hello, it's 5 o'clock. Hi Ocean.
Your body is calling, na na na.
All right, send it again for me, Linda.
Like you. Never seen
Hey
a girl
Paige.
like you. Never seen a girl like you.
There we go. There we go. There you go. All right, Linda, I hope this is getting you.
Hey.
Gotcha. All right, for those of you, if you were wondering what I was playing, that's called Expression by Alino. I love this song, so go and download Alino's EP called Trap, and you have to listen to the sexy song Expression. The song is sexy, y'all. Like, it'll make you think you a stripper sexy. Just saying. All right, Linda.
Hey Jay, first of all, the hair is so cute. I love the hair. I love the hair.
Thank you. Thank you. Okay, so you guys, we had to go live tonight because we had to talk about this. Now, I needed you to be my co-pilot on this critique because you have knowledge. You have knowledge I don't have. And that's knowledge of journalism and interviewing. Okay? Because I was critiquing our sister that was doing the interviewing. And you're going to have to educate me on why I shouldn't be. Because I don't want to critique her, okay?
Okay.
Now,
that's fair.
For you guys that are just coming in.
Hello, everyone.
Yes. Linda and I are critiquing Lisa's interview. Was it today? I'm not sure when this interview
I don't know.
Done.
I didn't see the interview until you sent it to me. So
okay. I don't even watch this person. So I would never have caught the interview anyway. I have a job.
And I've been working like crazy today. So
right. So I know she was on there starting off that someone's not building their platform off of her. I just would like to start off by saying she can't even build a complete 2 footprints. So nobody's worried about building a platform off of her. Whomever she's talking about.
Whomever she's talking about. We don't know.
We don't know. Let's start off, okay, because I'm a therapist and people have to keep in mind that I'm a therapist. So whenever I'm looking at something, I'm looking for things that I look for in therapy, okay? Because I have people that sit in front of me and they lie to me. So I'm looking for other tell signs. I'm looking for body language that might be telling me there's something else going on. Depression, anxiety, those type of things. So I watched her body language in this video and it was very telling.
It was.
Very.
It was. She was uncomfortable. She was uncomfortable.
Yeah. Highly uncomfortable. Harlow. Hold on.
Harlow said he wants to be in the video.
Yeah. Now,
hey guys, how y'all doing?
Right. Okay, so the video that I saw, the lady asked her about the N-word, and she did very well by putting in I heard you said the N word, GGA and ER, whichever.
Right.
So she didn't make a distinction. She said it is the word, both. Now, what is your thoughts when you saw the video?
When I saw the video, my first thought is why they continue to give this woman a platform. So that was number one, because
That's the first question.
her 15 minutes have expired. It's not even on the clock anymore. She's not even on the clock. It's gone. Secondly, the interviewer's style, I don't think that she was taking her seriously. That's what I got. I got from watching it, maybe I need to watch it again, but from what I got, it was like, we're going to talk about this, but I'm going to throw some subtle shade at you, but you're not going to know that you're being shaded.
She was trying to be smooth. Now, she knew she was lying.
Yes, she knew.
She did know.
She knew she was lying. She knew she was lying.
Yeah, now, and Trust brought up something. Trust, I'm going to get to that. What you just brought up, I'm going to get to that because I caught it.
Yeah. What I would have done, had that been me interviewing her, I would have made her dig deeper. Why would you, especially when she said that Usman said it to her. Now, I don't know how many people, right, there is a NGR in Nigerian, and means something totally, she said that he called her the N-word. NGR, now if you say NGR, just those three letters, and if you go look it up, anybody look it up, it's ancient, it means something totally different. So if they were saying that, they weren't saying the N-word as we know it. They were saying NGR. Now, if you look,
think it was a flat out lie.
Right. This is what I'm saying, but I'm not trying to excuse her. Don't.
Okay. Yeah, I know.
I'm not trying to excuse her. She was wrong. Yeah. She was wrong. Yeah. It's two left shoes. She was very wrong. Right. But her saying that she apologized 3 times, her 3 times, her apologies were not apologies.
Hell no, they weren't.
You don't say, I'm sorry, but.
Right.
Give an excuse and justify why you said what you said.
Right.
Exactly, Ocean.
I thought the lady was trying to be a little slick. When she said, the question is, why are you so comfortable saying it? She didn't dig further into that.
No, she didn't. She didn't go deeper into that. And as a person who've done interviews, I would have said, let's explore, let's stay right there for a moment. Right. I want to know why you felt comfortable with saying that word. Why? Mm-hmm. And for her to say, well, Usman said it to me. I don't believe that he said it to her. I don't believe that it was said to her. And again, she says she come from York, Pennsylvania. I've been to York, Pennsylvania.
You know, a lot of people have.
Right. And especially if you're from this area, every year, every fall, people will go to the state fair up there. And up there is not that many people that look like us, not many brown people. So I need for her to shut up. I need her to sit down.
This is where I need you. What she said was when she was interviewing her. Now, she should have done her research. If you gonna ask this question,
she should have.
And someone typed that down.
She didn't do any research.
No.
She didn't do any research.
Okay, so someone typed that down there, and I agree. She should have done her research. Because if you're going to ask a question about a racial slur, you should be able to say, I know how many times you said it, and I know
Right,
how you said it in the context in which you said it. Now, one
right.
thing about being a therapist is it's my job to call people and they bullshit. When they're sitting in front of me lying, now I don't have to be rude, but there's a way that I can break the lies and let them
Mm-hmm.
know, okay, this is really what's going on. We can't
Mm-hmm.
get no work done unless we get the real. So when she said, I said it in joking,
She didn't say it joking. She didn't. She
no,
didn't. She
she
didn't.
didn't. She didn't. She didn't say it joking. Now, that's what she should have said. Well, I saw your written
But
use
this
of it.
girl, okay, so is apparent that the girl, or as Big Belly called her, fake Alicia Keys, um,
Yeah,
did not do her research at all. Because had she done her research, she would have been able to pull up a lot of stuff on Lisa and the use of that
exactly.
word. Not only the use of that word, but homophobic slurs. And someone also
Absolutely.
said the C. That's right, trust this in the C word. Someone also
Yes,
said someone was called the C word.
yes. So my thing is, she lied and said she said it jokingly.
Yep.
We all saw her write and call Usman a lazy end.
Yes.
I don't know
That was
how
never
telling
brought
some
up. That wasn't brought up. That was not
what, and
brought
that
up.
was the one that got me going when I first saw it. And then she gonna say, I told someone to choke using the N word, and that was a joke. Uh, When has that been funny to tell someone to choke on something? I read that comment. It wasn't being funny.
I didn't even see that comment. I didn't even know about that one. I didn't know
I'll
about.
send you that one. I have copies of
Okay.
that.
Okay.
I do. Then she called Diva the N.
Right.
So she uses it quite frequently.
She's
And
very comfortable with using it.
I mean, so this woman should have at least gotten up to speed if she was going to dig into the N word. And another thing, this is another thing I need your help with, is, and you can tell me if this is not something that journalists do, I don't know. But
Mhm.
why aren't we defending Usman from this abuse that he endured?
She didn't do her research.
Okay.
She didn't. She didn't do her research. I don't know if there's a longer version of that interview, but she didn't do her. She clearly did not do her research
Mm-hmm.
because it would have been. It should have been balanced. Not only should she have gotten had Lisa, but she should have been able to reach out to Usman or his management and say, "Hey, I'm about to interview Lisa. This is what we're going to talk about. Can you give me a statement?" It should have been balanced. It was very one-sided.
Oh, it was so one-sided. Well,
And
and it didn't even dig at the truth. You know what I'm saying? Why even bring it up if you're gonna leave it on the table just hanging there like that?
right. And it's like that she was, even though I know that she was throwing some shade at her, and she, because her whole aura was kind of dismissive. Yeah, we're gonna give her a few minutes, but we're not feeling what this woman's, bringing to the table. But
Mm-hmm.
the interview she should have had cards. She should have had Usman's statement. She should have done her research, and she didn't do any of that.
Yeah, I
And I
didn't. I didn't
wouldn't,
hear
and I wouldn't even call her a journalist. She's just somebody who has a podcast and decided that I don't know
um,
this woman, but what Thorsa, since she was comfortable using the slang version of the N word, she could have been comfortable being called a C, and that's what she said. Well, my husband has called me that. I don't called her a C. I don't believe. I can't even see that word coming out of his mouth. I don't even see that
no,
word as being something that they use in that
no.
culture.
Now,
Not at
we've
all.
seen him. We've seen him do lives. If he was going to slip up and say it, he would have said it on the
He
live.
would have said. He would have said it. He would have said it.
We've seen her on live, so we know how trashy and what garbage sewer brat she is. So,
And then
you know,
the other thing about the interview is when Lisa brought up that he was trying to come, he wasn't going to come to Nigeria or come to the United States on her dime.
right.
And it had nothing to he's always said he had no intention of coming here.
Down before the show.
Say that again because you were kind of low.
Oh, sorry. She didn't have a dime before the show.
And she still don't, because the
And
money
she
that
still
she
don't.
took from, and the money that she took, that's why she's angry. That's why she's out on social media platform talking about, he's still my husband and all this stuff, and wait and see what comes next, is because she's trying to make some money, and she's not going to get any
Right.
money because the clock has run on her 15 minutes. It's over. It's done.
Another thing that stood out to me is when she gets defensive, talking about, I made 3 apologies to you people.
That's the thing. And that's the thing that caught me. The journalist, the girl, whoever she was, did not call her on that you people.
You people.
What you people you talking about?
We know what you
Because
people
I
she
would have
talking
called
about.
her on that you people.
I would have got her ass on that you people. Because I would have
And
been
that's
like,
one
what do
thing
you
you do
mean?
not say is you people.
Well, she a racist. That's why she said you people.
I know that, Jay. I know that.
Oh.
I know. Who you trying? You preaching to the
I know.
audience. You preaching to the choir.
I know. But I'm just like, nobody is sitting, they sitting in front of this racist, acting like it isn't what it is.
Because here's the thing. People are chasing clout, and I hate that I even know that terminology, that phraseology. Chasing clout because they think that interviewing somebody from 90 Day Fiance who's been fired.
60-second fiance.
Huh?
I said 60-second fiance for her.
60-second fiance. Interviewing someone without having done the research to know that she had been fired by TLC.
I mean.
And no other, look, she can go over there with her girlfriend and join Love After Lockup and go start writing to some dudes in prison and try to get on WeTV for Love After Lockup. Those
She's not
guys
gonna
are
do
more
that.
her speed.
She's not going to do that. Let me tell you why. She's only going to deal with entertainers because she thinks if she's going to deal with a black person, he better be able to dance and sing. He better be of something that can bring her some social standards. She's not going to mess with no ordinary black person.
She ain't going to mess with no ordinary black male entertainer in the United States. Look at her.
Well, she's not going to be able to even talk to a black man in the United States. They're not touching that trash.
No.
But she can go. If she going to go abroad, because they not going to look at her for the trash she is. Oh, baby, they do. But she has to have an entertainer abroad because she thinks she's superior, even though she looks like a cheap trash bag. That's just the racist she is.
Thank you, Ocean.
Did you see her body language when the lady asked her about the N-word? And
yes.
She did the tell sign that she was getting ready to lie, where she shifted in her chair. Okay, let's get into this.
That's her defensive mode. That was her defensive mode. And I mean, it's just like, wait a minute. I'm trying to have a good Friday evening. Then Jay gonna send me this video. And it's like,
Girl.
wait a minute. Look, my soca passion fruit punch hadn't even kicked in yet, Jade.
Well, let me tell you, this is the luxury of having a small platform. Is I'm not playing to anybody. I'm not looking for followers.
Exactly.
I can say what I want. I can do what I want. I can call people on their bullshit.
Right.
And so I love that freedom. And so when I saw this interview, I thought it was the most disgusting display of a racist, but a good learning tool.
Mm-hmm.
It was such a perfect learning tool. Here we
Mm-hmm.
have the queen of 90 Day KKK, and she is on this show with an American Black woman
Mm-hmm.
lying through her teeth. And it is so apparent that she's lying. Now, my disappointment comes that she wasn't called out on her shit. My disappointment comes that Usman wasn't protected by us, and that when she said, I made an apology on large platforms and the world
So,
has forgiven me.
see, here's the thing about that. You insulted the person's platform that you're on. What large platform? What large platform did she apologize on? Because if she's talking about Trent Comedy, what's the other dude's name? Dominati.
Ubi?
Ubi ain't
She
no
was on
large
Ubi
platform.
too.
Ubi, these people.
He's not a large platform?
No, I've
Oh,
never
okay.
heard of them. I've never heard
Okay.
of them prior to Lisa. The only person I was familiar
Yeah.
with was Dominati. He's the only person I was familiar with. But
Right.
the rest of them, what large platform? She didn't apologize on
I've never seen an apology.
She never. What large platform?
I don't
These
know.
people have ghosted. These people have gassed her up. Put the battery. They must have put double D, and I know double D batteries don't even exist. They put them D batteries in her back, and she thinks she's an Energizer bunny, going on and on and on, thinking that she can say whatever she wants, and she apologized. Nah, she ain't apologized. You know what I want for Lisa to do? I want her, when the Museum of African American History and Culture reopens, I want her to come to DC and take and lock her in the slavery part of that of the tour. Just lock her in there. I bet she won't use that word ever again.
I bet you she will.
I bet she won't.
I bet
I'm
you
talking
she will.
about, have you been there? Have you been there?
Yes. I have
You
been.
know the part where they go when it feels like the ship, you're in the bottom of the ship?
I think I know what you're talking about.
And then they have that first part, because you got to go through the ship, the middle passage part first.
Okay. I still think she'll say it.
You still think she'll say it?
Yes.
No, I'm talking lock her in that part. Don't even let her out.
I still think she'll say it.
You think she'll say it?
I still think she'll say it.
Okay.
Yes. And you know why? Why? You know why?
Why?
Because her DSM criteria
doesn't
register.
I don't know. See, Jay, I don't know these therapists.
Okay.
Terminology.
Clinically
you got to break that down for me, girl.
Okay. Clinically speaking, the DSM, okay, that is our diagnostic manual that we use to diagnose people. According to the DSM-5, what I have watched through assessment, she is incapable of seeing any type of anything that will give her empathy, remorse, and she's incapable of backtracking on anything. She's incapable of an apology and a genuine sorry.
Okay.
She is Trump. She is Trump. She is Trump with 9 toes.
Look, Jade, I'm over here clutching my pearls on that one, girl. And you're right on point. You are right on point. She is.
She's Trump with 9 toes. Now, the other part. After she said, you people, she had the nerve to call out some hood to try to deflect to a relation with Black people.
What hood? I knew she called out something. What hood was it that she called out?
I don't know. I don't know anything about hoods. I only knew it was a hood by the reaction of the sister sitting there. And then she said, those were my stomping ground.
You lie. You lie. You say you from York, Pennsylvania.
Girl.
Look, what's the lie? What's the lie?
The
You're
lie
not
is her
from.
being,
Wait, the lie is you're not really from York. You really from Philly? Is that what the lie is? Because she
the
can't be
lie
from
is her
Philly,
age too.
right?
I
And
don't
she
know.
can't. She can't. She can't be from Philly. She can't be from Philly because if she was from Philly talking like that, somebody catch her down on Market Street. I'm just saying.
You know, I do have to say, from what I heard, Black Lives Matter turned her away. And so I want to give a shout out to Black Lives Matter and say thank you. York, Black Lives Matter. Pennsylvania, Black Lives Matter. Thank you. Thank you for not accepting a racist out there trying to get a photo off of us. Because what she has managed to do, while she talking about someone else building a platform, she didn't even have a platform before that
No, she
black man.
didn't. No, she didn't. She was
Okay?
okay. Okay, for those people that can I just give a little background? For
Yes.
those people in this chat that's not familiar with how Lisa would go and communicate with these young Nigerian men, she would go to Scammers, which is a romance scam YouTube platform. They also have a Facebook group. She would submit these guys to the group to see if they are Yahoo boys. And
Like
there
some
is
slave owner.
right. And if they weren't Yahoo boys, she would communicate with them. And she did it to Usman. And there is a video from
Yes.
the head of that platform that verified that Lisa has been, what I think it was a couple of years, that she had been involved with that group for a couple of years. So Lisa is not new to any of this. She's
No.
operating, and like I told Jay before, Lisa is operating like a scammer. She knows
Yes.
how to play the system.
She's
So
operating like a scammer slaver though, because she is exploiting our black men
yes, she is.
to get her own agenda met. You
Yep.
don't see her out there in Germany. You don't see her in Finland or Sweden trying
No.
to get their white men. You
Because
don't see her with,
they would not look at her. They wouldn't even give her a second glance.
but exactly. So she has found the market in Nigeria, and she is going to exploit our black men as much as she can. She cannot do anything if she's not exploiting our people. What platform has given her the most time after her 15 was over? Trent. She had to explore black people, right?
Yep.
Now, when she decided to go and make music, who is she exploiting? Black people. You didn't see her make country.
No.
Right?
No. You're telling the truth. You're absolutely right.
Okay.
You're absolutely right.
This woman is no different than the record label executives that looked at black people and said, you can't eat in my house, but I'm going to buy my houses off of your talent. And when you drive around and we go to different places, I'm going to eat in the restaurant and I'll bring you scraps out to the car.
Exactly. And it's funny you should mention that, because is she still here? Because you said the record executive, and it was on, oh my God, is it, no, it's not Trust. The video of J.W. Lucas talking about Breonna Taylor.
Oh, Badmouth
And
had
his
that
live.
on, right.
Right, it was Badmouth.
Yeah.
and talking about Breonna Taylor. And when I saw the video, and I'm like, who is that?
Mm.
And I went and researched after Bad Mouth told me who the person was. And this is a record producer. And when you said that about Lisa, that just struck home. That struck home.
Let me tell you, you will not find better talented people than you'll find in the Black community if you want to exploit us. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
And she has tapped into that. And she is going to ride Black skin until she can't ride it anymore. Now, I challenge her. If I'm wrong, I challenge her to try to do something and don't put a Black person in it.
She can't do it. She can't. She won't do it. She won't do it
because she don't have nothing without Black people.
Nothing.
Because she is a racist exploiter. She is going to make her life financially secure off of the Black skin of whoever she can exploit while she calls them the N-word.
Right. And she's not going to do it. I need for people to stop giving her a platform. Period.
I really do.
Let that clock die. Let it fall into the ocean. Just let it die.
This is not the time when we are in civil unrest for us to be divided. Right. We cannot be divided where some of us are coddling racists and then the other half is speaking out against them. We can't do this. Our lives depend on us sticking together.
Right. Exactly.
It really does.
Exactly.
And, so she has been on Black platforms like Trent and that uncle, whatever, and they have given her reinforcement that she's something cute, that her saying the N-word is okay. So she has this new momentum that if they say it's okay, the world is okay with it.
But who are they?
I don't even know. I don't even know. I didn't know who they were before I saw them, and I still don't know who they are, if you want to be honest.
Exactly. No one cares about them. No one cares about Lisa. Nobody. Absolutely no one.
Today was an opportunity for my sister to call her out.
And she didn't.
And I'm disappointed because what she did was she gave this racist a platform. She let her bullshit. She let her lie. She let her degrade a Black man again. And then end it.
Yep. Because she didn't do her research. I would love to see, who I would love to see interview her?
Who?
Angela Yee. Because Angela Yee is friends with Usman.
Yeah, I would love to see. Now, look, this is going to sound crazy, but I'd love to see Auntie do it because Auntie don't like Usman.
But see, I'm talking about, and I see where you're going, but I'm talking about a broader platform. You see what I'm saying? No disrespect to Auntie.
Right, I do. But I think
Angela Yee is also Breakfast Club.
I know what you're saying.
I would love to see her go up against Charlemagne.
Yeah, Charlemagne. Yeah.
She would be Charlemagne's donkey of the day.
She would be Charlemagne's donkey of a lifetime. Now,
that too.
The reason I said Auntie is, and I never think of the numbers.
Hold on. Valerie said you guys are giving her the time she wants by discussing her here.
This is a critique.
It's a critique.
This is a critique. Hold on. We are giving her time.
You take it.
Okay. We are giving her time because I am critiquing that interview as an educational tool. Let me explain something. Okay? Whenever I do something, there is a motive behind it. I am using this as an educational tool because there are still people out there that don't see this woman as a racist because they can't pick up subtle racism. They looked at that video today and they believed what she said. They did not see the narcissism in her behavior. They did not see her say "you people." They didn't see her degrade Usman for the 115th millionth time. You know, they didn't see a lot of what happened because unless it's just a straight punch to the face N-word, they can't pick up on the racism.
Mm-hmm.
So what I decided to do was critique it. So just if there's one person listening that had some doubt about this bitch being a racist, maybe my critique woke them the fuck up.
There you have it.
Any of you?
There you have it.